Go. I'm Leanne Carey.
And I'm Claire Carey.
And we are here up in Fairbanks.
Yeah.
And we are doing Crosstep Waltz this entire weekend. We are from Seattle, danceforjoy.biz. We're Leanne and Claire.
Yeah.
And so we started off with basic footwork. And we wanted to make sure that we became really clear about how to connect. So Claire is pushing out, I'm pushing in, and I'm going to take Claire to the cross. It is a cross, side, down, cross, side, down. From this position, it's a cross, side, down, cross, side, down. Notice I'm not just pulling her from one position to the next.
God.
I'm actually taking her to the cross.
Whole body.
Then we said, that's kind of nice. Let's do that, but let's do it as side to side. And so not much has changed. I'm going to do it from this position. So we're going to start off. My hand is toward her shoulder seam. Her hand is up, drop down, and this hand is quite loose.
I'm really trying to make connection with my rib cage and with the underside of my arm, all along there in what we lovingly call the pocket.
And we also created a pocket on the other side
When we switch.
and it's exactly the same as the first one. So doing the same footwork, again, I'm going to take my follow to the cross. Cross, side, down. Cross, switch the hands. Cross, switch. Cross, switch. Cross, switch. Cross, switch.
She's giving me a nice small container. She's not making me run from one side to the other, nice and supportive, and follows every time. I'm going to settle in with that rib cage so we're ready for the next
And she's not throwing her arms open. She's thinking about remaining connected so that whatever I do or whatever is happening next is possible. So then we went from there, we went and did a swing out, showing it from here. I'm going to take the hand,
slide underneath,
slide down. I'm going to swing her out, step, step, and I'm going to bring her back and buckle my seatbelt so this hand is coming low, little leverage, and I'm going to advance on her just a little bit, back to closed. Looks like this, from side to side, 1, and 4, slide down, and 1, and 4.
We talked about the fact that follows aren't opening up because I'm not being asked to do that. I'm really facing, unless I get some different information.
1 and 4. I now can just go right back to side to side. Then we played a little bit with the whole issue of orientation. So if this is line of dance, I'm going around the circle this way. And I'm doing side to side facing line of dance. To do a number of moves, I need to change from me facing to this position, which is home.
That's leads facing out and follows facing in.
So we went from side to side, from here.
We said if she had good frame and she faced where she wanted to go, well gosh, I'd end up there.
Right? And then we said, well, now that we're here, how about a tuck and turn? Yes. So a tuck and turn is very similar to swing tuck and turn, where I need to open my follow up just a little bit so that I can use a really nice pull in through step. Now, Claire is not assuming that anything particular is happening. She's just following the energy. So
I'm being rotated this way, so I'm going to continue to rotate left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, and that's going to create this lovely potential energy here and in the hand on my back.
So it looks like this if I'm in side to side. 1, 2, 3, quarter turn, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, down line and dance. And then from here, I can go back to side to side. Let me reorient.
Going this way.
And a tuck, down line, and through.
We talked about the fact that follows are doing a travel, which is a chaîné turn. That's French for chain, because when we get good at them, we can chain them together. So I'm going to open. I haven't turned yet. I'm really just heading down line toward the hand. And then I'm going to give myself a nice little hug, take a nice small step underneath myself, and then open up, go in puffer fish, bow flex, getting ready to be caught. So again, it looked like this. We tuck and we travel, turn, travel.
And then I can go back to side.
Yeah.
We also said that in these variations where I'm leading an outside turn and she's doing a chaîné turn, we can look at variations of free spins and rollaways. We did those a little later on, but we might as well do them here. So a tuck and turn with a free spin means that when I bring her in, this hand is low.
Low tuck.
She's still coming in. I'm feeling a lot of pressure from this position.
Rotating in.
And then I'm still going to step down line and send her down.
We really talked about the fact that we didn't want to up chuck because that's going to send the upper part of my body in a funny way. So
That would look
instead,
It's
low.
low. Yeah, right? She's off.
So
Instead, it is a nice follow through and she travels. I can do the same turn, which involves, so as I'm leading this turn and I'm stepping out, that ends up being the first step of my chaîné turn. And then we said if we wanted to reconnect with our follows, we'd go to something like hug arms where we can reconnect smoothly. What looks like this in a roll away.
We roll away.
Hey!
And we can just sail back into the basic. We don't need to grab to get back in connection. We can just float on in.
All right, let's see. The next thing we did is we did the Crosstep Waltz basic.
Yeah.
And we tackled that. That was tricky, but you guys really did great.
Awesome.
So the footwork on this guy is we're going to step through.
Nice small cross.
I'm going to step over the top. She's stepping between my feet.
She's not traveling.
At all. And now I'm stepping down line. That's going to give me a little energy to cross through. Now Clara's going to step over the top and down line. Looks like this. We also said that there was a breath.
Yeah, we could do this really flat, but it's really nice to float the 2 into the 3, floating 3 down line. Same with our 5.
Here we go.
So we got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can add a swing out,
go back to home.
tuck and turn, or a free spin. Right, and then we can just go back to our basic.
Or side to side.
Yeah. So then we said, oh gosh, you guys are doing such an amazing job with this whole business of tuck and turns. Let's do a grapevine tuck and turn. So we did the harder version to start, and we slid the hand down as we came through. So that means I have to take this hand down, and we're going to go to this open position that is darn similar to where we started when we were just practicing our footwork. So, with a basic on top, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then she's going to over-rotate.
1.
Boom. That's the first step of our grapevine.
Second step.
Space.
2.
We keep going.
3.
And since I'm going to continue that energy, we now have this great potential energy here and great potential energy here,
And
with
so
which
I
we
can
can
send her
release down line.
to time. Looks like this.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. This can be, oddly enough, it can be a free spin or a roll away.
So you
Right?
get a 3 for any
For
of those
one
turns.
move, yes.
Yep.
And then I think we didn't talk about the swing out, so let's do that. So the swing out, for this nice move, I'm going to dance her in and dance her out, just like I did in side to side. Very similar. So I'm going to send her out, 2, 3, sort of like a release the doves we talked about. Then I'm going to buckle my seatbelt and I'm going to dance her back. She maintains her frame. She has pressure here, and I just want you to notice the arm is connected to the body, is connected to the core. In this case, it's connected to me. So I can send her out. I'm going to regain. I'm going to catch up with her. I'm going to send her out and back and out. So we can do that both from side to side, and we can do it from our basic.
We also added on this idea of treading water, which has got a very similar energy to our swing out. So good for when you can't go anywhere or you're tired of doing basics, yeah? So if we do a basic on top.
Basic, 2, 3. Maybe I'll do a swing out just to see for a road map. Oh, that was brilliant. So I'm going to send her out and back.
Leads
I'm
are
going to
going
step
forward, step,
back, and forward, step, back, step. I could either go to side, or I could do the basic. And I'm trying to think if we did anything else.
We did the leads under.
Oh, we did. Of course we did. All right, so the leads under takes 12 counts.
Yep, 2 whole basics.
Leads go under, hands go back, inside turn, back to close.
We practiced our little mantra there.
The reason for that is we want to keep it in time. Each thing has its own group of 3. Looks like this. When I'm coming, oh yeah, thanks. When I get out of the basic, I'm going to change from this hand position. I'm going to roll my hands around so I can look at my watch if I had one. Looks like this. No, 1, 2, 3,
Get the
4.
hand ready.
I walk under,
2, 3,
hands back,
hands go.
inside turn, and back to closed. And that can also work this way as a 3 spin and a back to closed.
Or we can do it
And under, hands back. I want to turn too. And I
think that's pretty much what we did.
hopefully that's everything.
Awesome.
All right, that's it. Thanks everyone.
Thank you guys so much.
All right.